Hi folks, we're looking at the myth of neutrality concerning the resurrection of Christ, and just looking at how this idea that the atheist can come at critiquing my paper or any paper in an objective way is not actually true to the facts. We've looked at Antony Flew, we've looked at Etta Linneman. And then I just want to look at the issue of power play within academic discourse, religion, and etc. Finally, there is power play going on in modern Western secular society against religion, and specifically Christianity in particular. This power play is being orchestrated by the intellectual elites of America and Europe. Let us see what Jürgen Habermas says. Now, he's an eminent atheist philosopher in Europe. From the viewpoint of secularism, the substance of faith is scientifically discredited either way. On this side, the status of religious tradition as not being worth of any serious concern provokes polemical attitude against religious persons and organizations who still lay claim to a significant public role. A post-secular society, what does it mean? Jürgen Habermas. In his paper, Habermas shows an intellectual maturity that is rare in Western discourse. He is trying to give space to religion in modern society. However, the comment shows clearly that religion is, as for the truth as that matter, and specifically Christianity, are not equal partners within the intellectual parameters of us under the guard of the secularized elites. Habermas made it clear that scientific naturalism is the foundation of secularism. Did you get that? Scientific naturalism is the foundation of secularism. In her brilliant lecture, Professor Courtney Riana, I think, or Rain, on science, magic and religion, has noted how a demarcation between the natural and the supernatural took place during the Enlightenment. She noted how that was not just down to science, but also to political and cultural influences. Behind the demarcation issue was the issue of authority, the submerging of religious authority for secular authority. So we've used two academics that have won, Jürgen Habermas and I can't read my writing, but he's Professor Courtney Rea, I think it is, or Rea. And basically, when you look at the history of Western thought since the Enlightenment, there has been this running battle of the Western intellectual tradition of playing a power game, of trying to strip religion of its power. And it's not been about evidence, it's not even been about methodology, it's been about political power and about control. And so therefore, when an atheist comes to debate me and comes to debate my academic paper on the resurrection of Christ, we've got to realize that there is a power play going on there. That it's not you saying, oh, is there evidence for Christ or not? The issue is, if you were intellectually honest, is it's a power play. I don't want religion to have any authority over me. I don't want it to have any authority in society. Therefore, I will debunk it. And if you get into that mentality, you're unable then to listen to whatever evidence is being presented from that side. So I would ask you to be intellectually honest, and this is the question that I ask to atheists. Are you really intellectually honest? In the historical flow of this present time in history, the Western intellectual tradition in Europe and America at the present time, and has been for a long time, prejudiced against the supernatural. It has been primarily engaged in an issue of authority, trying to strip religion of its authority by using what I would call a sort of scientism. So It's no good saying, oh no, science proved religion wrong many years ago, or science... No, there's clear evidence by Habermas and by other academics. There's clear evidence that this is not just about evidence, this is cultural and political. And we cannot deny, you cannot deny, for example, since 9/11, the tremendous political struggle that atheists have been involved in America and in Europe in trying to strip religion of any public influence. Okay? So, question is, are you intellectually honest about the fact that you're interested, a lot of what you're doing as an atheist, in trying to strip religion of its power, rather than actually look at the evidence? And if that's your motive, then you're never going to hear any evidence I'm going to give you. Thank you for listening. Take care.